Hey everyone! This week has been crazy busy and I'm already overwhelmed with homework and schoolwork and all of that jazz. I feel kind of terrible about this, but I've already found out that I despise one of my classes. Not because I don't like the content. I love the content. It's just really difficult to understand. The class is an upper-level philosophy course that English majors are required to take in order to take their senior seminar course. As English majors, we aren't really required to take any other philosophy courses, just this one. And it's really difficult because we're coming in to a 400 level course with no prior experience in philosophy. We're just 2 class periods in and I've already wanted to cry during class because I don't understand what's happening. Something I loved to do while growing up was to read commentaries and paraphrases of different philosophers. I thought that they were really interesting. I loved discussing the ideas with anyone who I could. However, now that I'm actually required to read different philosophers' books and articles, it's really difficult for me to understand anything that they're saying. I've been reading the works out loud and trying to summarize them as I go along so that I might be able to get a grasp of what the article is about. However, I tend to go through and then come up with these great summaries, but not understand what the points are. Today was another example of that. I read my homework last night and then some more this morning, and I tried to write out the summary and then I wrote the paper that I had to write for the class. But then when I got to class, it turns out that I had done the assignment incorrectly, again. Thus far, the articles that we've read have been arguing for and against Christianity. Once we get into class and start discussing these things with the professor, it's easier to understand what the people are trying to say. And thus far, I've actually been able to agree with a lot of things that both parties have said. But one of the brief discussions we had in class is how people need to know how to argue for their beliefs. As you saw a few videos ago, I'm still trying to decide what I truly do believe. So going through this process of why do I believe what I believe, what do I actually believe what I believe, and now I'm at how do I argue for that? How do I know that what I believe is actually something that's worthwhile to believe? For me, this means how did I come to believe these and accept these as truth? What led me to believe this, and what type of proof and evidence do I have to back up my beliefs? Right now I can't really think of a lot, and that's not a good sign. I want to be able to support my beliefs and argue for what I believe in. So instead of just breaking down what I actually believe and why I believe it, I now need to know how to support it. I know this will help strengthen my beliefs and help me to form good reasoning, but it's so difficult to just stop in the middle of things and ask myself, why and how I believe what I believe. I would like to know what you believe, why you believe it, and how you support that. You can leave your comments. You can also like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next Thursday.